Hey everybody, welcome back to Coffee
Sometimes Tea
with Jen and Marcelo.
Marcelo.
All right, everybody. Well, we want to say thank you for hanging in with us for this long, for this advanced.
I know, if you're still here, that's amazing.
For this advanced portion.
Yeah.
Smash that like button down there, guys.
Yeah, and follow us if you're not already watching this in our schools.
Follow where?
Follow us.
Where?
Coffee Sometimes Tea.
Where?
In our school.
What is that?
Well, you just have to go and check it out.
Exactly.
And find out the links are below.
Good answer.
Anyways, if you are already here, thank you for sticking with us and following along. We do appreciate your loyalty. All right, so let's get into this. We are going to be covering a financial planning software overview to assist you in your journey.
And how we got here, guys, is we got it through ChatGPT4. We're trying to show you guys how you can use ChatGPT4, the paid version. You can also use I think the free version doesn't go as deep as this does. But
no, with all of the advancements and the prompts, prompt building, and
ChatGPT4
GPT store. I mean, there's so much. So what we did was we didn't actually get started. If it lets me move on the screen, it has a slight delay. There we go. So here's the prompt that we started with. Always tell it to act as something. We're going to briefly go over this because you need to know. If you haven't already figured it out by now, we do use ChatGPT for pretty much everything. So that way we can ask it to do research, saves time, leverage this tool and resource to save that time, which then hopefully will end up helping you make more money. And then with that money, you can go out and do freedom of building a business, freedom with family, freedom to travel. All right. So what is this? Financial planning software.
This is the overview of this, yeah.
Quicken, QuickBooks, and Credit Karma.
Play a pivotal role in advanced financial planning, really. That QuickBooks, I'm going to tell you right now, is
lifesaver.
Between QuickBooks and Credit Karma, I'm not too much about Quicken. I think Quicken and QuickBooks are pretty close.
I'm familiar with QuickBooks.
Yeah.
Been using it a long time.
We have it for our business, so.
Yeah, and just so you know, for all you business owners out there that already have or already established and you're trying to take payments and you're finding, and this is a quick note from one of the big banks, came straight from the horse's mouth.
And if you want to know the bank, you got to come join us in our school.
Yeah, well, we can tell you in one of our live sessions.
Yes.
But basically, what they said was
third party.
We were offering services through another bank to take payment. However, this particular bank said we considered it a cash transaction, and we're like, but it's not. And we're offering digital services, products, social media, all of that, and yet. And we were under the right classification, but the bank said, no, we consider this a cash advance and your limit is this. I'm like, why? So hours of conversations, and yes, hours of conversations. And we finally got down to somebody who said, I've been here since we transitioned and took over the last bank. And this is what they
gave it away though. Woo.
And
Almost.
this is what they said. And they said that third party or pretty much anybody out there trying to do this that gets classified as they don't like Stripe. They don't like Cash App. Even if you're paying an invoice for a product or service.
Stripe is the big one that they don't
They're
accept.
saying it's a cash advance. Yeah. So fast forward, the answer they told us was, but if you have something like a software like QuickBooks, it'll go through. And we said, so if we have QuickBooks, it'll go through. And they said, yeah. I said, we're on that. And actually made life so much easier. We've been telling everybody that we know, if you are struggling, if you can't get some of your payments to go through for your services, try QuickBooks. I'm not familiar with Quicken. If it's the same thing with them or not, you would have to test that out or talk to them. And then, of course, Credit Karma for basically your keeping on top of your credit and making sure your payments are on time. So these play, like he said, a pivotal role in advancing your financial planning. the tools offer diverse functionalities, and we're just going to give you a quick recap. So Quicken, what's its purpose? Primarily designed for personal financial management, budget creation, investment tracking, debt management, and retirement planning, which is everything that we're covering here for you. Credit management.
Yeah, it allows credit management allows users to track loans and credit card balances. Where you can make your plans, forecast for the future, and any impact for your business, make your payments, and all that. So that's all within Quicken.
So an example,
John uses Quicken, to manage his household budget. He inputs his mortgage and credit cards, debts into Quicken, which then helps him plan the payments out that align with his financial goals, reducing his interest cost over time. So
yeah. Oh, and a quick caveat to that. Hey, don't forget to ask us. We'll do it on one of our live sessions. But you're going to want to join us for that one. How you can not only reduce the interest over time, but there's a way that you can, what was it that he said? That you could, based on how you pay down your interest, you could redo your mortgage on the interest, but you're not doing a refinance, which then lowers your payment.
We'll get into that though.
Yeah, we'll get further into that. Don't want to rattle on. So QuickBooks.
This is what we're very familiar with. So
this is geared towards small to medium-sized businesses. This features more on the invoicing, expense tracking, your payroll, your financial reporting. So there's the difference between the two. One is more personal and the other one's more business. Credit management. Businesses can manage their lines of credit card transactions, plan for debt repayment. It can also help forecast your cash flow to make more informed decisions. And we did just talk about that. You want to be able to forecast and mitigate your risks. So an example, Sarah's catering service uses QuickBooks to manage its finances. She tracks her business credit card expenditures and payments within QuickBooks, ensuring she won't miss a payment and can plan for future expenses without over leveraging her credit. Again, if you see the train coming, get off the tracks.
Right.
So, always be planning, always be prepared. And if you can forecast it, absolutely. All right. So Credit Karma.
Credit Karma, we'll use that all the time too. So it's focused on credit score monitoring and financial health. So the key features of this one is your free credit score updates. Okay. You can also set it to reporting if your credit gets hit, if a payment goes through. Monitoring. Yeah, it monitors your credit basically. I mean, it's exactly what it does. Credit management right there by monitoring your credit scores. Then you've got a great example, uses Credit Karma. I'm not even going to read that one. I'll use mine. So you link all your credit cards to it. You can link your bank accounts. If somebody hits anything on your credit report, meaning you make a payment, someone hits your credit card, it alerts you on your phone. So
yeah, and anytime there's a change, you get
an
alert or an email.
Even when you pay down your card and it says send you congratulations,
your score went up a point.
Yeah.
Or hey, congratulations, you gained 20 points.
Yeah.
We've done this.
I love Credit Karma.
Yeah. And there's a paid and there's a free version. We do the paid version.
We do the paid version.
And some people be like, no, don't use Credit Karma. The only time I would say don't use Credit Karma is when they give you an offer. Don't push the button. Don't get the offer. You're just there for one purpose alone, and that's to monitor and maintain your credit. If you need credit, you need to ask yourself why and the purpose when you get it, and then how are you going to pay it back if you do
But in all honesty, Credit Karma, it tells you which credit cards that are good for you. You could put in there, are you looking to, so you want a credit card for travel? It'll give you all the credit cards it's good for travel and what score you need to be at if you're at a high risk of getting it or a low risk of getting it. So, advanced planning, financial planning, use tools like Quicken, QuickBooks, and Credit Karma. There's more out there, but these are the main ones that offer sophisticated methods to track, manage, and optimize credit use.
So basically, these are tools that you can use to maintain and keep a healthy financial habits and make more informed decisions and achieve your financial goals. So again, that's everything that we're talking about here, everything that we're focusing on, because we know that there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of people that'll be like, yeah, I'm more than happy to help you. Pay me first.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you've racked up a whole bunch of debt and you have nothing to show for it. So again, we're just going to keep on in our series here, and we hope you continue joining us. So we hope to see you again soon, and thank you for joining us here at Coffee
Sometimes.
Tea.
Thanks, guys.